Okay, so these are going to be your question words. Um, and remember that depending on what type of question it is, it's going to give you, you're going to have a different facial expression. So all of the questions that are yes or no questions, your eyebrows are going to be up. So are you okay? Or do you want to go to the store? All your eyebrows are always up because you're waiting for a yes or a no answer. But for all the other questions, the who, what, where, when, why, your eyebrows are going to be down, okay? Because that's, you're waiting for more information. So the first one is who, and this is your hand shape. You're going to do an L, touch your thumb to your chin, and wiggle your first finger. So that's going to be who. So who. What, there are two signs for what. You can either do what, like your name is what, or you can say, or you can use what, which is going to be like what finger. That's how I always remembered it. It was what finger. So what or what. Where is this? Where? So I always remembered it here or there. Where? Here or there. Where? When is going to go around and you're going to touch your fingers. So around and touch your finger. And the way that I remembered that one is because the hands on the clock go all the way around, right? So that's an easy way to remember it. When. Why is like the question word why. See the letter Y that comes from your head. So you can do why or you can do why. This is the lazy form, I guess you could say, of this one. It's just the way that the signs evolved. So why or why. How. You can do it one time, like how are you, or oh, she crashed her car. How. It's kind of like a wiggle. How, but it still all comes from this. How. And your hand shapes are going to look like that. How. Okay. Which. And I remember that with which hand, this one or this one, which hand. Will is going to be just your flat hand like this. Will. It really what the sign is meaning in the future, like I will. But when you ask somebody, will you do that? Will. And that's going to be a yes or no, right? Because you're asking somebody, will you? How much or how many? How much, how many? And I'm thinking if I have them in my hand and I throw them, how many of them are there? So how much or how many? And remember, always remember that for your yes or no questions, your eyebrows are raised. For all of the other questions where you're actually trying to get more of a response, your eyebrows are going to be down. Alrighty, thanks.